In today's video, we'll be talking about the CS2 Armory and how you can prepare for the next upcoming update, what you should do to profit the most, which skins are still undervalued and good investments. Let's get right into the Armory. Generally speaking, a lot of people are currently waiting for the next Armory update because a lot of items will be announced discontinued. For example, the elemental crop stickers, right? We've been covering them in the past. A lot of people are actually also investing into these stickers, and people are thinking that these stickers will be like the Paris Capsule stickers. First off, you cannot compare these to the Paris Capsule stickers because these ones are actually getting applied. There's demand for them, people are attaching them on the guns. They're also willing to spend their armory stars, and people were actually not opening the Paris capsules, for example, but these ones are actually getting opened, applied as well. And in the future, once they get discontinued, yes, there may be a lot of investors out there, but these stickers will be demanded, they will be still applied after the discontinuation. You can definitely redeem them, but the best possible ways to keep your armory stars for the long period of time. You'll probably get blue stickers out of here, which is not worth a lot, right? So I have 776 stars myself. I'm gonna keep them once Valve actually announces one of these train, overpass or spot and field collections to be announced discontinued. Maybe I will go ahead and spend half of my armory stars on that collection. Then it gets discontinued and I can sell my skins on the first day once they are out of the shop. Some of the prices will reach new all-time highs for sure. During these times, a lot of players are selling their skins to other players to profit upon them. That's how CS2 markets work. You need to be first. You need to always be a few steps ahead of the market if you really want to profit, because if you spend your armory stars and you wait too long with it, a lot of people will be already redeeming their armory stars, which will tank some of the prices from the armory down. SkinSwap is a CS2 and Rust trading site that gives you a free skin up towards $50 for free on your first trade. Trade your old skins for new skins to upgrade your inventory. You can buy Chinese market skins that are way cheaper than from the Western markets without any Chinese ID, passport or bank account. You can directly sell your skins for PayPal, Venmo, even crypto. There's also different other options. Also, there's free giveaways you can participate in by doing simple tasks. Make sure to use the promo code RubyJetski to get a free skin worth up to $50 on your first trade and earn 3% lifetime bonus on all your sales. Thank you SkinSwap for sponsoring this video. It's always been like that in the armory. Also, a lot of people are currently going for these charms because they're also due to be removed. They're the charms that have been the longest in the armory, and they're probably next on the list to be removed from the current armory. I mean, some of them are really nice. For example, the semi-precious. There's also a lot of other colors to this charm, which I absolutely enjoy. For example, that AVP and the hot hands are all not very expensive on third-party websites, selling very cheap. Also, the die-cast AK. Yes, this may not be the most expensive charm, but if you get some nice gems and some nice colors on it, I think in the future there will be some demand for sure, and you can be able to sell your charms for overpay for sure. That's at least my prediction up on these charms. Not the biggest fan of the other charms inside this, but some of the blue charms can maybe also double in price. So if you don't have a lot of funds, once these items get announced discontinued or are going to be discontinued from the armory, they will be definitely rising in price. I don't suggest you keeping them for a long time, but keep them until they get announced discontinued and then sell them for profit. This is the best way how you can profit currently in the CS2 armory. Should you spend your armory stars on the Fever case right now, or should you wait? I mean, the Fever case is not gonna get removed like that. It will be announced discontinued first, and then you can maybe go ahead and spend your armory stars on it once it's guaranteed, I would say. For example, the gallery case was also announced discontinued. It was also a great time to go ahead and redeem your armory stars, because at the end of the day, if you redeemed your armory stars for the gallery case, you till this day you profited on it, because it's like what, €1.20 on the Steam community market, maybe slightly cheaper or more expensive. It's obviously going up and down. Nobody knows what's gonna happen to this case. I mean, the cookery knives are trash, but generally speaking, the skins inside the gallery case are great. And the new cases that will be added to the armory will also have a lot of potential. People have been speculating that these could be glove cases, which I absolutely doubt. I don't think that Valve is actually gonna release gloves, especially not after bringing the update and way more gloves were created. I think the Valve wanted to have more gloves in the game with this update, and maybe also they're not gonna add new gloves to the game for the next few years, just like not adding new agents. Rather, they focused on charms and sticker slabs and stuff, and new stickers coming to the game. A lot of new collections, the armory generally. I don't think that agents will be coming anytime soon, unless Valve is gonna bring out that operation that everybody is waiting for. And I was also speculating in one of our previous videos, what happens if actually Valve is gonna remove the items from the armory, right, and bring out an operation. The armory is gonna have less items in it, but the operation will have extra items for us. Or do you think the operations will be included in the armory in the future? Because I think if it's gonna be the case that an operation is gonna happen, I think it's gonna be definitely separate from the armory, and the armory is a separate thing you should be considering investing in. Sometimes it's seasonal, you should definitely have some armory stars prepared for the future updates. This is very important when investing into the armory. Obviously the train collection is currently the least redeemed item from the whole collection, from the whole armory collection, right? And not a lot of people are enjoying the armory skins inside, except for the whiteout Tech 9. I think this skin will have also a great future. Obviously people are saying yes, there's so many of them, of the whiteout skins, it's not gonna rise like crazy. Well, I think the factory new condition will always be desirable. It's gonna be super rare, super limited, and very expensive. Not everyone is gonna afford these, but if you go for the minimal wear conditions, I think you'll be able to sell them easily on the first days of removal. You can ask for double the price easily, and people are willing to pay it, because there's gonna be a lot of FOMO. A lot of people will have the fear of missing out, obviously. And during these times when the market is currently unstable, people are selling off the investments to profit and buy them maybe at a certain time where it's gonna be cheaper. If you like the elemental craft stickers, you're gonna be happy about it, because we're currently doing the sticker Ruby Wave Lenticular giveaway. If you want to participate in this giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the sticker right away if you win it. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. It's going to be the Sport and Field collection first of all, and to be exact, the heat treated. We covered all purple skins from these collections, and notoriously most people were saying that the 5.7 heat treated is gonna perform the best. It's currently not expensive at all. On third-party websites you can find it for $5 in the field tested condition, and if you look on the Steam community market, sometimes you can find even blue gems for market value, right? These ones will be also used up in trade-up contracts a lot. This is a direct competitor to the 5.7 case hardened, and I think the case hardened era is not completely dead, but in the future we'll have way more heat treated skins, and they basically look the similar. They also have rare patterns and blue gems, and why would you overpay just for a case hardened name if you can get the same one but in heat treated, you know what I mean? And also the heat treated is from the Sport and Field collection, which has the M4 Ebonus Fade. And down the line, once these skins get announced, discontinued, or removed from the armory, I think they will definitely perform way better than the graphic design collection, because you don't care about the floats on these skins, and these ones will be perfect trade-up filler skins for a lot of trade-up contracts. A lot of big creators and streamers will be definitely using them also up. And also, yes, please never waste your armory stars. It's not worth it. Buy these skins on third-party websites, because at the end of the day, I have no idea how many armory stars I already spent, but I've never gotten a red skin. And here is a big sleeper in my opinion, the charms, for example, the little monster. They're currently very much slept on. In the future, I think these charms will be worth way more. These are the OG charms, that one of the first charms that have been introduced to the CS2 economy in the CS2 Armory, I mean. Obviously not all of them are good looking. This Dynadog, not one of my favorite ones, but the hot haul makes a huge difference. I think these will be very desirable. Yes, you cannot use these charms up, but you also need to understand this is one of the rarest charms in the whole armory. It's not easy to get it. You need to spend a lot of armory stars. You need to get lucky as well. So not a lot of people are willing actually to sell it for a low price. I would say in the future these ones can definitely rise like double easily in price once announced discontinued. There's definitely gonna be hype around some of these, especially for the hot haul. I think once it gets announced discontinued, a lot of people will try and get one just for the long term of it. But prices might be already way too up there and not worth investing in. That's why we're preparing early in advance. In my opinion, some of these are very undervalued, but these are also only just charms. There's also definitely potential to it, but it's getting a lot of hate right now. Also, I'm not done with farming my armory stars until the update. I'm definitely hitting that over 1000 armory stars, and we'll be doing a huge opening with a lot of giveaways as well for you guys. If you are interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos. Join our Discord community. The link will be down in the description. We talk about CS2 investing and everyone is welcome. Gold, gold, holo, gold, gold, holo, gold, gold, holo.